So it's disappointing with especially the way we started the game, but give them credit. They got a good team, all three phases, and we got whipped. So on the road recruiting tomorrow, that's the way we'll change our program, and that's what we need to do, is go recruiting.
Questions?
What do what do you do with you say to your guys, do to your guys, but you still have another game to play after going through a night like this?
Yeah, we'll get ready for bowl practice about it.
Will, any problem with the way the game ended? Back-to-back timeouts, any of that stuff?
It is what it is.
Were there any specific breakdowns you saw in terms of scheme pass defense, or was it just them having?
I thought they were very accurate, and they made plays on the ball, protected well. We had some opportunities when being in position. You got to make some plays and go back and study what we did and see if we can't do better.
Jake, 100% healthy.
He's fine. There's no structural damage. He had a hard time pushing off of it. He, coming out of halftime, I did not feel good. He wanted to go. I did not feel good about putting him back in the game. There's nothing, he just didn't feel good that he could push off of it. And I did not feel good putting him back in the game. Yeah, he's fine now. There's no structural, there's no issues. I didn't think that I didn't feel good about putting him back in the game.
What did you think of his play when he was in there the first
Fine.
time?
Why did you guys have him come over the sideline for plays there for?
Well, we wanted to slow the pace down a little bit early in the game and try and limit their snaps as much as possible.
With the early big punt and the shovel pass, was it kind of last game better opponent just kind of gave the playbook?
No, I was just trying to make a play, trying to create something, make something happen. We weren't getting anything going offensively. Defensively, we were having a hard time. We're trying to steal a possession or two.
What did it snowball? As far as offensively and trying to get things going, nothing working.
Well, there wasn't a whole lot working on the offense, defense, either one. So you take your pick. Got beat by a better team this year.
What was the game plan with Mike Williams?
Well, we rolled up on him several times. I mean, in order to stop the run, which we needed, we've always got to have an extra hat in the run right now. And so you're going to create some one-on-ones. He had some one-on-ones. He made some plays. He's a really good player. So, you give him credit. They got a very good quarterback. Deshaun's a very good player. Made some nice balls down the field. We were in some one-on-one. We rolled up. We played zone. We did multiple things, and obviously not very effective.
Can you foresee through recruiting getting your talent level to where Clemson's is?
That'll be all right.
14 first half carries, was that a function of you saw some things in the past game, or they got out and scored quickly and you felt like you had to keep up?
No, I think that there were some times that we just felt like that, they were trying to outnumber us in the box, and we had some one-on-one matchups outside, and we were trying to take some shots. And we tried to stretch the field vertically. We didn't have a lot of success. So, just disappointing.
I've heard it both ways from head coaches. Some just say flush losses like these. Do you want your guys to remember, or do you want them just to get rid of this and just move on?
No, we'll sit on this for a while.
What did you think of the way Brandon held the second?
I thought he did a really nice job when he came in the game, but Brandon's practiced extremely well. He's handled his situation extremely well as far as practicing and approaching things the right way mentally. So, no, he's done a nice job. Brandon's a good football player.
Do you look at him more during bowl practice?
Sure.
When will you start ball practice? Have you decided yet?
What's that?
When will you start?
No, it'll all be dependent on the game and when and all those sort of things.
What was Clemson's front seven doing that was kind of disruptive?
They got good players up front. They've recruited extremely well.
Were they doing anything exotic? Or just
No, they're just doing really good. They got good players.
Talk about rivalry games, what this means to both teams and rivals and things of that nature. Did that play a factor in your preparation of this at all?
No.
What is there a specific message you have to the team moving into next month with the bowl? Like, how do you try to regroup?
Well, our guys need a little time off. We'll get 2 lifts next week, and then we start exams. We won't have anything football-wise as far as that's concerned, and determine when we start bowl practice based on when we play the game. So we'll have a team meeting tomorrow. So, we'll go through some things that we need to do. As far as those things, our coaches will be going recruiting.
How much do you allow the coaches?
Was that?
How much do you feel like coaches talking to players and seniors kind of stepping up and leading the team after a loss like this?
We'll handle it.
What was the message to the guys at halftime? Did you feel like they were still engaged?
What's that?
What was the message to your players at halftime? Did you feel like they were still engaged?
And I thought we gave effort in the second half. You know, we just you're down 35-0. It is what it is.
Anything else for Coach?
You came out throwing first 4 plays. I mean, was that the offensive approach was to come out throwing?
Anything else for Coach? No, we'll do players.